just realized my mic was muted the entire time, so that's a great start. Never mind. Yeah, wasn't expecting this to work. But 2 of you are here. Well, 3 of you now. BrainX says no sound. Yes. Hopefully now there is sound. Is there? Let me know. Live over on YouTube. Solving a CSS battle. I'm a bit worried now. There is no sound. Battle. No, there is. Good to know. Woo. Okay. After I have shared this, I will get on with the battle. Woo! RT face in the tweet. Woo! Okay, let's have a go. You're the only one here at the moment, BrainX. Oh no, there's someone else now. Interesting. Yes, so let me share my screen. The situation is this. I have a channel, and on it I have previously solved a CSS battle, this one, not live. I wanted to do it live, but then I hadn't actually set up the streaming software to do it live, so I didn't. I just solved it and then made it into a video. However, because I'd previously done these 6, I was doing this one. But I want these to all be on my channel as well, in case people want to look at them to solve them. And because I live stream on the Scrimba channel, you should definitely check it out if you haven't already. Scrimba YouTube. I imagine most of you have come from Scrimba YouTube, but maybe not. Here we go. I live stream on here. This is me. This is my husband. Yeah, I was just live streaming. So I thought I would, as everything's set up, do more live streaming now. And I'm going to stop yapping and get on with it. So what do I have to do? I have to turn this into this. And I've already done it before and got a high score of 661. Woo! Yeah, let's get on with it. So basically it counts every single character, including spaces. So you have to be really careful to not use many characters. And you get the colors here, which is nice and helpful. Oh, look, I've got my doc showing. So I'm going to copy this color and do that. First things first. Great news. And then the background is this one. So I'm going to do, I guess, on the body. Background. And then this. Okay, colors are in. Good news. And obviously need it to be bigger. Let's try 200. I think that's right. But we don't want any gap at the top. Not entirely sure why that gap is there. I guess it's some kind of, yeah, default behavior, which is a bit annoying. Never mind. Margin 0. No, that did not work. So perhaps I need to do top 0. Ooh. How did I do this before? I have done it before. If you have an idea, let me know. Maybe it's default padding. That is intriguing. Can you actually use DevTools on this? I don't think I've ever tried that. No. It's interesting to see what this actually is. But anyway, Padding in the body. Oh, yes. I guess it would be that. Padding. Not? No, it isn't. Really? It wouldn't be the margin, would it? No. So what is causing this irritating gap? Oh, default on the body, isn't it? Weird. Inset, perhaps. Ah. Margin on the body. Really? Let's give it a go. It was. Woo. Well, that solved that. Thank you, Tom Chant. So now I can get rid of that. Now, the thing with this is I think you get more points if you really delete any white space at all. I don't want to do that because, well, quite honestly, I think it's a bit of a waste of time. So let's submit and see where we are. 684, 163 characters. Now I can't remember what it was before, but I got the confetti, so I guess this is better. Great news. Seems like Michael is watching me from the other room, so that good to know. Okay, so that's one down. Now we go to this one, Carrom. So what it does is it gives you your previous solution to turn into the next one, which has pros and cons, but never mind. I don't know how long this is going to be. My initial thought was 20 minutes. So yeah, see how that goes. So obviously, I reckon, I'm thinking, will it save characters to do like a div, a before and after, and something else? But I don't really think it would. What do you reckon? Let me know. But for now, I'm going to do 4 divs, and they're all going to be 50. I think they're 50 pixels. And then change the colors. And this lovely one here. Oh, you know, it's so annoying with hex colors that sometimes it copies the hash thing and sometimes it doesn't, and it just, you know, why? Why make life difficult? Anyway, yeah, but then you have to go through basically adding a separate class to each one. Yeah, I guess so. Class equals, now what I'm going to do is class equals top left. Actually, I will copy this here, here, and another one. Get rid of this. Top right, bottom left, bottom right. So the idea I have is that top would be margin top, I don't know, 50 pixels? Yes. And then going to do something bottom, margin top, well, that's not enough, is it? 250, 350, 450. Is that doing anything? 750. Oh, it's going off. Oh man, this is confusing. Background, hot pink. Where would I be without you? Hot pink. Right, okay. Why not try the display grid? That would be easier. That would be a lot easier. Yeah. Should I do that? Okay. Goodbye to that. So I guess what we would do is, I'm going to delete everything. Div is like this. I say it would be easier. Grid is a bit shapy for me. I'll be honest. It will be shorter, I'm sure. So let's give it a go. And then div. And then yip. Okay. Div. And then this will be class equals grid. Yes, I think that's actually a good call. So grid display grid. Right, I haven't used grid for a while, so I'm going to have to look up what to do. Let me think of an example of where I've used it. Oh, I know. In Scrimmer, I have in my scrims today, RD, final project, strange nav. It's because I had a question about the navigation, which I might tell you actually. Yeah, why not? This isn't finished, obviously, but I was wondering why this footer, parts of it were showing through on the nav. And the reason is the opacity. Well, when you set an opacity, it does something to the stacking order and puts it on the front. So the solution is either remove the opacity or use a Z index. Anyway, bit of a tangent. What I wanted to do was check out where I've used grid. Grid template columns. Yeah. I think I just want, yeah, just that. Should do it, I hope. Grid template columns. 1FR? 1FR. I feel like that's not what I expected. I expected it to stretch across the whole screen. So basically there were two of equal size, which were half. So what if I do like a 300 pixel? Well, about 50%. Repeat to 50%. Well, that's the same as 1FR, isn't it? So I don't know why that didn't work. Any ideas? Grid template areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That sounds good. There's this special way of doing this. You're meant to, yeah. So it looks like a grid. So if I do this, and then 3, 4. Okay, but I still need to, oh yes. I still need to set the width of them though, don't I? Which I think I do need it. And set each div with a grid area so that then they would need their own class. Wouldn't they? Yeah. Class equals, it's going to be A. Could do it with nth child, but I won't. I quite like nth child, but I think we need to focus on other things. See. No, I don't want to save it. Save it. No. Yes. I mean, obviously, it would have made more sense to give them the grid area name. So 1, 2, 3, 4 as their classes, but never mind. Grid area is 1. I think you need to, I'm gonna have to look that up. CSS grid cheat sheet. Yes, but what does it look like? CSS grid area property. There'll be 3 schools. Oh, so this is not the name of it, but the name of it's something else, I think. Do you know what I mean? When you have to set the name of what the grid is. I know what I'm going to do. Scrimba grid. I look at this every time. Template errors? Yes. And then I love this example. Oh, so you just, okay, that's what I wanted to know. Does it need to be in quotes? No, it doesn't. Yeah. Thank you, Tom. Grid area title, and then div class title. Lovely. So I think I'm doing this right. I'm sure you'll let me know if not. So we need these. And then that's going to be B. Oh, it's moving. So that's going to be 2. C. Oh, that has changed nothing. And you love that when you do a load of work and then nothing changes. I wonder why. I'm sure it's to do with the fact that I haven't set the width of the grid. So I better do that, I think. So grid template columns. Yeah. And then well, I've tried this, I'm sure. 50%. Ooh, well, I've only got 1. Oh, right. And then 50%. But that is, no, I don't think a percent would work because it wouldn't take up the whole thing. If I do 1 FR, I know I already tried this, but that's fine. It's not going to work. And that's even more fine. This does work. So that, I mean, it does something. And then grid template rows. Maybe 300 pixels. 300 pixels. Has done nothing. Interesting. Why not just add margin? Yeah. That sounds good. So A, B, C, and D would need a margin. I will delete that for now. And then, yeah, do this. Dot B, dot C. You reckon that will work then? Actually, yeah, I think you're right. Margin. 2 end. Ooh, why are the, oh, oops, hello Google Chrome. Oh no, you know what's happened, don't you? Let me get rid of my doc. What's happened is this one. So, oh, crumbs. Yeah. I don't want this to be div. I want this to be, no, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in here. Because otherwise I'm setting the size of the container to be the size I want the box is, which clearly isn't going to work. That's ridiculous. Okay, lovely. So we'll get rid of that. Yes. So you're setting div to 50 pixels and your grid element is a div. Yeah, exactly. That was the problem. Good that that's sorted out. Whoops, 50 pixels. Yes. Okay, so that's going to help hugely. That now we don't have that going on. Arguably don't need this line. Probably going to regret taking that off, but never mind. We've got all this. I'm going to tidy this up because it's annoying. And this. So now just a margin. I've got 2 M's. One's already 3 M's. Too much. 2.5 M's. Kind of needs to only move across, which is a bit annoying. And slightly up. Maybe M's isn't the right thing to do. It needs to be kind of more precise than that, doesn't it? And I probably need to do margin, the top and the left and right separately. All right, let's do 200 pixels. Whoa, no, that's not what I want. I'm going to, right, submit and see what my score is. 387 and 89% max at match. Yeah. I'm going to move them. Is that moving them in the right direction? I wonder if Michael's still watching. That's about the right height on that one, but not on the others. So, yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that. Is there an easy way to fix them all? Oh, I know. Grid. This is pretty hacky, but I mean, it's a CSS battle. How can it not be? Margin left 50 pixels. Ooh. Yeah. But now they need to be more spread apart. I think it's to do with this. Yeah. I'm going to do a margin top. Ah. I forgot about the grid gap. Maybe we don't even need margins. Yeah, let's give that a go. Shall we? Okay, can you? Yeah, you can't do comments as well, which is really annoying. So I do this, and then this, and then. Okay, yeah. So gap 1M. Oh, it's got to be on the grid, hasn't it? Ew. That looks promising, doesn't it? Yeah. Thank you for the idea. El Brizo. Yeah. And then Tom Chant. Can you do it with grid cap? Yeah. Margin could be 50 pixels all around. Could it? Okay, let's give this a go. If we can get some success with this. And then you mean all around this? Yeah. I think we're on to something. Maybe 6 M's. There's more at the top and bottom. Oh, sorry, more at the top than there is at the bottom, and I'm not really sure why. It's a bit annoying. And this 5.5 seems good. It's not evenly spaced. However, oh look, that one there, the top one is bang on, but the others are not. So let's think about this. Bigger. We've got that one there is good. This one is too far out. So if you set, says Dave Constantine, the margin to 50 pixels all around on the individual items. You won't need a grid gap, and you can set grid template columns to auto, and justify space between. Okay, let's give that a go. So I'm going to take this off of here and put it there. And then we want no more gap. Okay. Grid template columns to auto. Looking good. Justify. Is it just justify? Right. Not that. Not that. Justify items. There's only just, oh, there's also, I don't think it's justify self. Let's go to justify items. Space between. That's my content. That does look promising. They're all slightly too low down. That rustling you hear is Pumpkin, my cat, being a pumpkin. So we need to get rid of this. Oh, maybe that's that annoying thing we have here. Was it default margin? I think it was default margin on the body. That looks good. Yes. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. I reckon that's 100%. Let's submit. Woo! 100% match. Yeah. Great news. Thank you all for your help. I have now got 2 more from the pilot battle on my YouTube channel. So next time I go live on this channel, I will have a go at this one. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Yeah, thanks for coming and watching, and thanks for your help. I did do it once without you, but with about 40 times the amount of code and no grid. So it was good to practice some grid. Lovely. Woohoo. Yes, you definitely should live stream yourself. We could do a collaboration, Dave. Great work. Well, I think the great part mainly came from the chat, to be honest. But thank you for coming and have a lovely weekend.